Assalamu alaikum, grade 1, and welcome to your numeracy class. And I am your ma'am Omama. This is our fourth lesson of week number 3. And in today's class, we will be continuing with the topic that is ones and tens. In yesterday's class, basically, we practiced writing the number in the form of ones and tens from 1 till 20, right? And I told you that there is very simple strategy that we need to follow. Sorry, that we will be just counting the number of beads on the abacus, and then we will just write the number and we will get whatever we want to write. Okay, so now I'll be I'll be sharing the screen with you. There is this small activity. To that we will be practice what we did in yesterday's class, and then we will move forward. Okay, so what you need to do is I want active participation from all of you. When I ask the question, all of you must raise your hand and tell me the answers of that. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen with you. Let me know if the screen is visible or not. Is it okay? Perfect. So can you see the image? Okay, now let's count the. Okay, can you find any strawberries in the picture? Yes or no? Very well done. Now there is this bundle of strawberries on the left hand side, and then there are some single strawberries on the right hand side. Okay, what you need to do is first consider the bundle as 10. If you want to guarantee that, you can count them again as well. Just count them, how many strawberries are there in the bundle. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? Okay, now count the. So how many tens are there? 110. Excellent. Now how many ones are there? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So how many ones? 9 ones. So if we write this number that we have 110 and 9 ones, what would be the number? 110 and 9 ones. What's the number? It's 19. Excellent. Now let's look at the second picture. The second thing, it's a vase first, and in the vase it says, because it's bundle of flowers, so they are, or they have tell you that there are bundle of tens, so you will consider it as one bundle. Okay, so consider how many of there are in the ones. Four. So how many tens? One. And how many ones? Four. So what's the number? It's 14. Yes, excellent. Okay, now let's look at the next thing, which is, yes, then there is first a bundle of 10. And what is on the second? How many ones are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. So if we have 110 and 6 ones, the number is 16. Excellent. Okay, now in the next question, it says that circle a group of 10 with, you need to circle the group of 10 with a different picture. Okay, let's first look at the flowers. How many tens are there? One. First separate the tens one and then count how many ones are left. Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay, so we have separated a 110 bundle. Now how many ones are left over here? Only single. So if we have 110 and 1 the answer would be 11. Excellent. Now let's look at the balls. Yes, okay, how many tens are there? Just count them. And how many ones are there now? Five. Very well done, Ahmed. So if we have 110s and 5 ones, the answer would be 15 again. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the last one. These are oranges. Okay. How many tens are there? Only single. Count them again. Maybe you find two tens. Count them again. Hurry up. Yes. So we have two tens basically, right? Okay. And how did you come to know this? Very well done. So 210 means we said two tens and 0 ones, so the answer would be 20, and we practiced in yesterday's class till 20, right? Okay, so very well done, you guys revised the lecture. Now Let's move forward. In today's class, we will be writing the numbers in the form of ones and tens from 20 till 30. Okay, so we will be following the same strategy. Let's revise that strategy again. Okay, the strategy is that in mathematics, the numbers are given special values, special places, and we are supposed to place the numbers according to those positions. Okay, so I'm drawing an abacus over here, and I told you that the rule or the what we need to follow while writing the numbers in the form of tens and ones, this is a simple strategy that we can adopt, that we can draw an abacus. And then I told you that in every abacus, if you will, first of all, you will always start from the left hand side when you are placing numbers. And in every abacus, how many beads can be put? 9, then 99, and when we move forward, 1 9 will be added to the previous one. Let's say on hundreds abacus there would be 999, on thousands there would be 49, and so on, right? This is the strategy. Beside that, I told you that what's the simple strategy or what you need to do while writing numbers in the form of ones. And I told you that, let's say, if there are if there are two beads on the tens abacus and there are four on the ones abacus, so how will you write this? How many number of tens are there? Two. And how many number of ones are there? Four. So the answer is, or the number is, 24, right? This is a very simple strategy that we will be adopted, that we adopted, and we will be practicing as well. Okay, so in your book, basically, we need to practice this till, we need to practice this till 100. Okay, so we will be doing on the pages that are difficult for you, because 1 till 20 were easy, so we practiced it in a day. But now, from now onwards, we will be practicing. On some days we will practice 1, and on some days we will practice 2 if the spellings are easier. But in your book, you are supposed to write the number both in digit form and words form, as in the number of words as well. Right, let's say if our answer is 24, we are supposed to write it as in this form as well: TWENTY and FOUR 4, right? So you will be following the same strategy. Now open your book, page number 15, sorry, page number 14. We will be doing this page together. Okay, and in this page we will be practicing the numbers in the form of ones and tens from 20th till 30th. Okay, so I'm writing some backups over here for you. Give me some time. Okay, now from 20 onwards, what we will be doing, we will have, now in 20th till 30th, what would be the normal practice? Or let's say from 20 to 29, what would be the normal practice or the common thing in all of the abacus? That we will have two beads over here. From 21 till 29, we will have two beads in tens column. Okay, why? Because we are working with 20s words, right? Okay, now if we talk about one side, we will start from 1 and we'll move toward 9. Let's say if I add one bead over here, okay, let me change the color. If I add one bead over here, what's the number? How many tens are there? 2. And how many ones are there? 1. So the answer is 21. And how can we write 21 in the form of words? TWENTY. 20. ONE. 21. Now let's move on this side. We already have 2 in the 10th side. And if we want to write 22, how many beads we need to add on this side? 2. So 2 and 2 equals to 22. Right? Is this easy? Okay, perfect. Now open your books. On page number 14, the exercise is given and you are supposed to practice this. I have done two in front of you. Now you need to finish this. When you are done till 29, let me know. Okay? So hurry up, start writing. Let me know if you need any kind of help, okay? Yes, Sarah, are you done? Okay, very well done. Yes, Ahmed, what about you? Are you done also? Okay, very well done. Okay, so we are waiting for Elise. Okay, Elise, hurry up. Okay, Elise is also done. Okay, after 29, we have three number of beads only on 10 side and no bead on one side. If we have 3 on 10 side, it would be 3, and no, this means 0. And the number is T H I R T Y 30. Okay, and the number is 30. Very well done. Write it down. Okay, class, that was all for today. What we did, we practiced the same exercise. We continued practicing the same exercise that was related to ones and tens. And what you need to do is in tomorrow's class you will be have a small assessment from whatever we have covered in this week, and let's quickly revise that. We were working with the topic placing values, and I told you that in mathematics we have some special values assigned for the numbers, and we are supposed to work accordingly. If we do not follow those values, if we do not follow those positions for the numbers, we cannot, our answers would be wrong, and our whole mathematical operations will be wrong, right? So that is why we place numbers according to the values that are preset by the mathematical rules, right? And then we did some practice exercises. We started from 1, and now we are done till 30th, alhamdulillah. And then tomorrow we will have an assessment, and then we will continue from the next week. So do revise the lecture, prepare yourself for the assessment, and see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.